Hello and what is going on today, guys? Tom Cat here and welcome back to SpinTires MudRunner, where we're going to be taking a look at a truck that you guys may not have expected, but we're underneath right now, and we're underneath the truck right now, and I'm going to go ahead and just show this thing to you guys because it is ridiculous. So, on the surface, it may look like it's just, a Toyota Tacoma with some crazy long travel coilovers and Dynatrac 1-tons and 44-inch boggers. But no, it's more than that. There's a 2J under the hood. You can see the main exhaust coming straight off of the turbo as well as the open dump pipe coming off of the wastegate. However, there is no radiator up there, only an intercooler, because the radiator has been relocated to the rear, which is actually really, really cool that they did that. And there's not that much customization to it. I mean, you could put a hood on it if you really want to, but I personally am going to leave the hood off so you guys can see this thing in all its glory. And also, if we look in the interior, you can also see that there are NOS bottles inside, which I don't know how good the interior view actually is, but what I will say is the fact that let's see. Okay, it's not that bad. I mean, it's basically what you'd expect. A ratchet shifter, a metal dash, some gauges, a racing wheel, and that's it. And some race seats. I mean, and a cage. And that's all you need, genuinely. I mean, you've got your boost gauge right there as well. I mean, obviously the boost gauge isn't going to work, but the fact that it's there is just really, really cool anyway. So what we're going to do is we're going to try this thing out. We're going to see what it's like to drive, and we're going to go through the customization options first off. So currently, we basically don't have it in a gear at all, but we're going to go ahead and throw the hood on it. Now, the cool thing about the hood is that there's a cutout for the main exhaust as well as the wastegate, and then there's a license plate which you can throw on the back. Doesn't really give you anything except for the 2J Taco plate, which you could run, but at the end of the day, I feel like I'm not going to run it because I feel like it kind of disrupts the clean look of the back of the truck. We have sliders, which I'm a little undecided about right now. I mean, now that I see them on the truck, I like them a little bit better, not going to lie. And the spare tire that goes right in the back of the truck, which I am going to put in because that carries 300 repair points and it looks really, really freaking cool. So, with all of that being said, it's time, well, first of all, it's time to go ahead and, oh boy, don't crash on me, game. I was going to say, do not crash on me, game. Now, it's time to see what this thing is like in terms of taking it down some trails. Now, I've brought it out here to Finhawk, and Finhawk's a really interesting map because there's a lot of different stuff out here. But, yeah, literally right off the bat, it climbs straight up the freaking, basically junked van that somebody left there. Holy wow! It's funny because it actually kind of feels like it has turbo lag. I mean, especially if you put it in high, you do have to wait a minute for the power. But once the power hits, it is tremendously fast. I mean, it's absolutely nuts. I haven't even taken it out of automatic yet. I mean, this is just in automatic, cruising along. And it's still, it's still crazy. Now, something else that I really want to show you guys is the flex. The flex is insane. If I find a good spot to do it, we might be able to do it right here. That doesn't really work though because it pushes the weight the wrong way. Let's see if we can take it down this little hill, flex it out a little bit. God, the fact that this thing is on 44s, 1-tons, and coilovers means that it's just about capable of going anywhere that you ask it to. And when I say just about anywhere, I mean just about anywhere. Well, it was stuffing tire for a second there, not really anymore, but God, I would just leave the hood off, man. It looks so cool with the hood off. I would so leave the hood off. Let's throw it in low 3 and see if it'll go a little bit more consistently. Not that it wasn't consistent before, I just wanted to have no interruptions in power. Come on. Oh, maybe not. Maybe not. Come on, there you go. The only issue with this map is the fact that the trails are so wide that something like this never really gets to show off its true capabilities when it comes to, like, the flex department. Oh, come on. The grip is, like, dumb, though. The grip is ridiculous. It's off the charts in terms of actual grip. Yeah, there's pretty much nothing that gets in this truck's way. I really have no way to fault it. I mean, normally, whenever I review a mod, normally there's one or two things where I'm like, yeah, I would have probably done this or that differently. I mean, with this, literally the only thing I would have done differently is maybe offer it in a couple of different colors. That's about it. Like, when it comes to the actual performance of the truck, I can't fault it. Not a single bit. Because there's not a single thing to fault. I mean, there's genuinely not a single thing to fault. Now, before we go any further, see this this locator over here that says go fast or die? We're going to take it over here and test out high. Come on! Oh, God. It's gone for a spin, but you know what? Oh, it's going to make it all the way back over. We made the jump. There's nothing else that, like, I know that we rolled, but I know that we spun around and we rolled, but we made the jump. So, no big deal. We made the jump, so no big deal. We continue on. I mean, hey, we got a cage, right? Yeet. Oh, God. That was a fail. That was a proper fail. I forgot that there were two jumps. I wonder if we can actually do both of them without dying. Come on! Oh, it really didn't want to go there. Come on, let's go, let's go, let's go, let's go. Oh, that's perfect. Oh my God, that was perfect. What about the second jump? It doesn't have... It's got enough speed to do the first one, just not quite enough to do the second one. Maybe if I did the first one in high and the second one in automatic, I'm not sure. It may work, but we're going to really have to push it to find out. Yeah, you got to be careful doing it on the side like that. That was a mistake. We still ended up on the other side of the jump, though, so at the end of the day, we could say that we at least did it. Well, kind of. I wonder if I'm going the wrong way. Still not quite. I'm sure it's capable of it, but I'm also sure that it's, like, not quite the easiest, like, jump rhythm to pull off. Oh, hello. Oof. Wow. All right. What do we have here? Like, over here on the right. Holy crap. This is more like what this truck seems to be down for. More like what this... There we go. Oh, it had a really good flex shot for a second. I'm sure going through here we'll have a few more. God, I want to take this thing, like, everywhere. I want to use it every chance I get. It's a properly good truck. Yeah, no, this thing is tremendous. Absolutely tremendous, and I freaking love it. You guys need to get your hands on this thing. There will be a link to it in the comment, or not in the comments, but in the description box down below. So make sure to check it out, get your hands on it, because it is well worth it. There should be a river crawl spot coming up in a minute, which I believe is right, yep, right there. This area gets crazy. This is one of the craziest crawling sections that I've been to in a while, because I'll tell you why. Because of the fact that if you fall through, you literally have to restart. Like, there's no getting out of it. There's really no getting out of it if you fall through that crack in the middle. However, this thing is small enough to where, like, we could kind of just, you know, right along the edge right here and just try to be careful. And for the most part, it works. Okay. That's close. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. We literally almost died. Oh my god. We literally almost died. Holy crap. I'm going to try and cross this. Crossing that was a bad idea. Okay. Note to self. Don't do that again. Note to self, take advantage of MudRunner mod and don't do that again. Like, ever. Doing that is a horrible idea. But my god, this thing's still so good. It's like you could just pick a spot. Pick a spot, like any spot that you want to climb, and just point at it. And it'll go. Pick a spot, any spot. You just point at it, and it'll go. It's such a crazy vehicle that at the end of the day, I mean, there's very few maps that I could even remotely think of that this thing wouldn't be able to, run. I mean, it's that good. I want to see if I can go back this way. I want to try some weird lines. How are we looking? This is where it's about to get sketchy. Oh, I don't think that's going to be... Well, holy crap. Well, we're flexed out, and I managed to get the tire up. I just don't know if it's going to actually, like, climb that hill. Nope, it does it. Oh, my God, it does it. This thing is so ridiculous. It's so freaking insane, dude. Like, you guys need one. Everybody needs one. If there is only one crawler you ever install in MudRunner, it should be this. And I mean that no questions asked. Like, if there's only one crawler that you ever install, it should be this. And this is also what I mean when I say that if you fall down here, you're never getting out. And the only way to get out is a spawn locator. At least the only way that I've found to get out is a spawn locator. So I'm going to go ahead and I think probably spawn it back at Go Fast or Die. Because if there's one thing I've never done here, it's backed up and turned around at Go Fast or Die. And now that we're just about to wrap up, I want to see how far I can actually manage to go without crashing if I go through something like this. And hi! Didn't last very long. Didn't last very long at all. Didn't last very long at all. But you know what? Hey, we made it further than I thought we were going to make it. I mean, the soft suspension really helps with that. So, I mean, you gotta imagine that at the end of the day, there's more than enough. Oh, crap. Wait a minute. Hang on. Are you kidding me? Freaking go into high. Bruh. It really does depend on where you catch the traction then, because I figured it was going to be one of those trucks where you would put it in high and it would just grip everywhere no matter what. But it's more like one of those trucks where you can use it to kind of scramble up, you know, up rocks and hills and high, but you have to make sure you catch the gear at the right time, otherwise it's just going to start spinning. But if you guys enjoyed this look at this 2JZ swap Tacoma in SpinTires MudRunner, make sure you hit that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it, and if you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe for more, and I will see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.